Hey guys, SC Alicia here, licensed esthetician at Stray Salon and advanced PCA National Educator. Just wanted to check in with you guys today and do a little video on SPF coverage. And as we're heading into the warmer months, we always want to be thinking about this. Actually, we want to be thinking about it every day, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But especially right now with the stay-at-home orders, and those of you who are staying home and working from home, homeschooling the kids, you're probably spending a little more time outside than you normally do. I know in my neighborhood, I walk my dog every morning and I am seeing people out that I've never seen before, and people are just everywhere. So I know this is happening, and also just heading into the summer months, we wanna just talk about this. So a couple of misconceptions that I hear from people when I talk to them about SPF is the number one thing is a lot of people say, I don't need to wear SPF every day. I'm in an office. I hardly spend any time outside. So even if you're commuting, even if you're driving back and forth to work, or say you sit by a window at work or in your home office, maybe there's a window. Right now, I'm sitting next to a window. You can see this natural light coming through. I'm being exposed to UV rays right now, right through this glass. So a lot of people don't understand that UVA rays can go right through glass, right through clouds, right through clothes, hats. So you definitely need to be wearing an SPF product every day. It's the number one anti-aging product. When somebody asks me what they should be doing for anti-aging, my first question is, are you wearing a daily SPF? Because that's huge. So the other thing that I hear from my clients who are women, they'll say, I don't need an SPF, I've got it in my makeup. And that's great. If you have an SPF in your makeup, awesome. I have SPF in my makeup. It's an extra layer of protection, but it's not enough. So most people are not coating their face completely with foundation to the point where that SPF would actually be effective. So you would need an extra SPF underneath your makeup. So I just wanted to talk to you today about some of my favorite SPF products from PCA Skin. I know some of you guys already use these. My clients that use PCA, a lot of you are using one of these SPF products, but I just wanted to go through and talk about what I like about each of them and the benefits of SPF. So we'll start with the lightest texture first. So Weightless SPF 45. This is going to be best for oily, acneic skin, people who hate the feel of traditional sunscreens. Men love this one. So this is just your go-to. If you really want something really light, you want to feel like you're not wearing anything at all, the Weightless is the one for you. So it has a super light texture that's going to sink right into the skin very easily, and it's going to be a matte finish that isn't greasy, isn't oily, and it has a wonderful smell. This one smells like cucumber melon, so you can see how that's just sunk right into my hand. And so it smells great, very cosmetically elegant, which is what we always shoot for with our SPFs at PCA, because if they're not cosmetically elegant and they don't feel comfortable to wear, you're not gonna wear them. So that's really important. The other thing is broad spectrum. So you always wanna make sure that your SPF product is broad spectrum. And PCA SPF products also have added antioxidants. So antioxidants help scavenge free radical activity. So we have free radical activity from sun exposure, from pollutants, from all the things that we're attacked with in our environment. Our skin is attacked on a daily basis. Those antioxidants are going to help protect your skin from those, along with your SPF for UV protection. Broad spectrum is very important because that means it's not only protecting you from UVB, which is the SPF number. The SPF number is only talking about UVB coverage, and that's the only thing that you really have to report to the FDA. So we want broad spectrum though as well, because that will prevent UVA damage, and UVA has the longer wavelength. It's the ray that has the longer wavelength, and we call that the aging ray because it's a long enough wavelength it can go all the way down in your dermis and destroy collagen. So that's why we call that the aging ray. So you want to make sure you have a broad spectrum. SPF of 30 or higher. 45 is great too, but 30 definitely does the job. If your chosen product only has 30, 30 is sufficient. The next one I'm going to talk about is Sheer Tint SPF 45, and that's also an SPF 45. Oh, and the other thing that I didn't mention prior that you'd like to see on your SPF products is the Skin Cancer Foundation seal of approval. So that is an extra criteria, extra stringent criteria that you have to meet as a company to get that seal. We have to provide scientific data that our SPF products are indeed providing enough protection to prevent skin cancer. So that's another thing you would want to look for on your SPF products. So this one is Sheer Tint. This is a tinted SPF. It's got a nice just universal tint to it that will even out your skin tone a little bit, give you just a little bit of coverage. Not a lot of heavy coverage, but maybe, you know, if it's a day off or you're working from home and you're on video conferences, you don't want to put a full face of makeup on, but you want a little something. This is a really nice product for that. And it's also just a nice daily product. If you're putting makeup on top of it, it works as a good primer or a good base. So that one, I'll just show you the texture. It's also a very light texture. It sinks right in. It's going to be a matte finish as well. Not heavy, not greasy, and just very nice. So just gives you that little bit of a tint. And again, that's just one shade, one universal tint for all skin types and all colors. And then the final one I'm going to talk about today is the Hydrator Plus, and this one is an SPF 30. This one is for those people who want just their daily moisturizer and their SPF in one product. And typically you might have like a little more dry skin to use this one. This one has a little bit more added moisture, and it's going to do your hydration and your SPF all in one step. So here in Arizona, this is a popular choice because it's so dry here and a lot of people have dry skin. So this is going to help with both of those things. And this is going to be just a slightly heavier texture, but still very cosmetically elegant. I even have clients who have normal to oily skin that like this one because even oily skin needs some hydration. And here in Arizona, we just always need more hydration. So that one's just going to give you a little bit more of that, that dewy glow to your skin. So that's the Hydrator Plus. So those are my 3 favorite SPF products. PCA does have a couple of other ones. I just didn't want to overwhelm you with all of the information today, but let me know if you have any questions, comment below. Tell me if you have any questions about SPF, about the products in general, and or tell me what your favorite SPF product is. And I miss you guys. I hope to see you soon. Be well and stay safe.